Salem, Massachusetts in October, a place where people go to bring out their inner child, where residents who have outgrown trick-or-treating go to roam. Costumes, museums, tours are some of the many attractions to take advantage of. There is a long day ahead before the big rush, so I have to figure out how to kill time. Normally, Salem's population is around 45,000, but in October, over 500 to 700,000 visitors come for Halloween season festivities. Salem hosts a massive street party with live music, costumes, food vendors, and fireworks. It's often described as the Halloween capital of the world. So we have about 7 hours before the nighttime rush kicks in. I did hear a fine arts birdie mention that there was a John Singer Sargent portrait at the PBD Essex Museum. Now, am I going to spend the money to view one portrait? Probably not. Maybe. Probably. Well, most definitely. Sargent was born in Florence, Italy, to American parents. His family was traveling at the time, and he spent much of his childhood moving between Europe and the United States. John Singer Sargent was one of the most renowned portrait painters of his time, known for his dazzling technical skill, vibrant brushwork, and ability to capture the personality of his subjects. And it's really cool seeing a John Singer Sargent portrait at the PBD Essex Museum. Here is a portrait of Sarah Lawrence Brooks, 1890, oil on canvas. My favorite Sargent piece is titled El Jaleo, 1882. The painting depicts a Spanish gypsy dancer performing the flamenco, surrounded by musicians clapping and playing guitars. It is located at the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum in Boston, Massachusetts. Isabella Stewart Gardner collected Sargent's work. They shared a lifelong friendship based off of their mutual love of art, travel, and culture. The streets are starting to wake up. The ghosts, the witches, the funny characters, shops are filling, people are enjoying themselves. I wish I could take part in everything Salem, Mass has to offer on Halloween. I unfortunately have to pick and choose. I lived in Mass my whole life and always thought the Hocus Pocus house in Salem was a myth. Since we still have time, we might as well take a look.
Really good music, too.
Now, so my sister and I really fought over the TV. I never won, of course, but during the Halloween season, there was 3 shows or movies that we would always watch. One of them being that Halloween episode of Boy Meets World, The Witches of Halloween Town, and of course, Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus was produced by Walt Disney Pictures and was released on July 16, 1993. 4 Ocean Avenue is actually a private home. It's always recommended to respect the homeowners and refrain from trespassing. Fans of the film enjoy recognizing these real locations, which help connect the fictional story to real-world places. The exterior of Max and Danny Dennison's house in the film is at this address. It's a place where fact and fiction blend, symbolizing how history and imagination shaped early American identity. Yeah, that'll make a good campfire story. I'm sure my sister will be jealous. I'd say it'd be about a 20-minute walk back to the Common. I think I saw the Salem Witch Museum over there. Might as well check it out. The Salem Witch Museum is located in a former Gothic-style church built in 1845. The Salem witch trials led to the execution of 20 people and imprisonment of more than 150 others accused of witchcraft back in 1692-1693. Unfortunately, we were told we can't record inside, but it was cool to at least see what the outside building looks like. The cold fall air is here, the sun is setting, activity is high, but there's still time. I bet the view of the ocean would be cool to see during this time of day. I know the perfect place, the Salem Willows. Of course I've been to the Salem Willows, mostly for the arcade. You can get food, the picnic, the setup, the ocean view. Really cool place to relax overall, also to kill time. The Salem Willows land was designed as a public park in 1858, or sometimes sources say 1888, and became a popular seaside destination to Boston's North Shore residents. Recreational programs, concerts, special events are ideal for families or casual visits. The waterfront and pier make a good spot for fishing, scenic views, and catching sunsets over the sound. The park covers approximately 35 acres of oceanfront on Salem Neck as well. I mean, I guess I still got it. 5 for 5 on that basketball game. Salem Willows was always a cool place. But this next stop has me a little skeptical. The House of Seven Gables. People have mentioned mixed emotions regarding the Wooded Mansion. People have mentioned that the exterior walk is eerie. It almost feels like it's not right, or there's something wrong. A friend of mine told me he got sick entering one of the rooms when he was on the tour. He didn't know what was going on. It was unsettling, but when he left, he was completely fine. It didn't make sense to him. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to the exterior of this. The House of Seven Gables, located on 115 Derby Street, Salem, Massachusetts. The House of Seven Gables has become an icon of American Gothic literature and colonial architecture. It's near Salem Harbor, an area once central to New England's maritime trade. In 1908 through 1910, the house was restored by preservationist and philanthropist Caroline O. Emerton, who also founded the House of Seven Gables Settlement Association to help immigrant families. It's time to hit the streets. The moment is finally here, the reason we all came. You'd think with 80 to 100,000 people roaming the streets, it would be hectic, right? That wasn't the case at all. People were helping each other, watching each other's boundaries. It was really cool to see. Salem's identity around Halloween is tightly bound to its history, the 1692 witch trials, witchcraft and occult tourism, and the witch city branding. Another location, another city that we explored. I understand why people love going to Salem, Mass in October. There is so much to do, there really is. Many people say it's miserable finding parking, but we drove around, we found multiple different parking spaces immediately. I highly recommend. I came, I saw, I conquered. I let out my inner child. I experienced what the masses bond over, the spirit of Halloween. I'm pooped. It's time to take that ride back to reality. It's time to go home. There you have it. We explored it. We did what people from around the world come to do. October, Halloween, Salem, Massachusetts. Thank you guys if you tuned in this far. Once again, let me know and let's network.